All right. Hello, good morning, good evening, and good night. I hope you guys are doing absolutely fantastic. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about ProShares Bitcoin Strategy ETF under the ticker symbol BITO. And the reason we're talking about this dividend stock today is because it pays a 50% dividend going off of its last and current dividend, and why I think there's a potentially good buying opportunity for the stock as it does deal with Bitcoin, and I want to go over all of that in this video. If that sounds good, we are now up to 941 subscribers. That is incredible. We absolutely blew past 900 subscribers, and our last video is doing absolutely amazing with 1.7 thousand views, absolutely crushing all of our other videos. So if you haven't, go ahead and watch that. Please do check that out. But without further ado, today we're talking about BITO. So let's get into it. So what is BITO? BITO is a Bitcoin strategy ETF. And what it does is it looks to replicate the price action of Bitcoin while also paying a dividend. Now, how does it do this? So BITO can be bought and sold through a brokerage account, eliminating the need for cryptocurrencies and wallets. Okay, cool. So now you can kind of get Bitcoin returns through the market and not necessarily have to buy on Coinbase or an app like that. But how does it get these insane returns, and what does it do? Well, BITO, I'm struggling to find it right here on their website, but I do know that BITO buys futures. And what are futures? Futures are contracts that allow an investor to speculate on the price of a financial instrument or commodity. Keyword here being financial instrument. Bitcoin, as you might know, is a financial instrument. This is a place where you can take your cash and you can put it into Bitcoin almost as if you're putting it into gold or another financial instrument. Now, BITO writes futures and gets paid massive dividends for writing these futures on Bitcoin. And as you can see, what I do want to show you here is just a comparison of a 1-year chart. Or you know what, let's go to the 5-year chart. So as you can see, starting in roughly October or November of 2021, this is when the fund's inception date was. And as you can see, it looks like the fund just goes straight down. But that's also because the price of Bitcoin in October, as you can see, October to November was at an all-time high when BITO was in inception, when it first got introduced to the market. And Bitcoin went down, but as you could tell with the returns of Bitcoin, it correlates somewhat to the returns of BITO. The reason why it's not like absolutely perfect, and as you can see, this might look like a little bit bigger of a run up than this portion right here, is just because BITO is paying massive dividends. It's paying a 50% dividend on top of the returns of Bitcoin. Now, to just go and analyze over kind of their stock and what they pay out. So they are a $16.33 stock that pay out a 48% dividend. We'll call it about 50%. And going off of their last dividend of 66 cents, that gives you about $8 every single year. But the thing is, will I think they will pay this $8 every single year? I don't necessarily think so. Or sorry, will they pay this $8 every year? Potentially not, just because this was a good month for BITO. As you can see, the stock price jumped quite a bit, and that's due to the price of Bitcoin in the past month also having a pretty good run up. As you can tell, it went from about, we'll call it 34,000 all the way up to 40,000, so a $6,000 jump. But the amazing thing about Bitcoin is it is a very volatile sector, with it being obviously a lot more volatile than, for example, gold and silver. As you can see, it had massive run-ups and drawdowns over the past couple of years, and because of that drawdown, I see a potential opportunity in BITO. And if you are long and you do want to go long on BITO and you think Bitcoin will do well in the future, this may be a good spot to park your money because you will be receiving some pretty sweet dividends. As you can see, they go ex-dividend on the 1st of the month. Holy smokes, I highlighted everything there. The first of the month, and the 3rd. So they go ex-dividend right at the start of the month, and they pay this dividend like a third of the way into the month, about the 11th or the 8th. So this is a stock, if you're looking to potentially compound your money with other stocks, for example, like Clip, what you could do is you can invest in them at the start of the month, receive that dividend, and then put it back into stocks that go ex-dividend date on the end of the month or closer to the end of the month, like USOI, like Clip. So that's just a little example there. I hope this was just a little quick video to show you a little bit about BITO. Going to their growth of 10 years, I do want to show you this super quickly before we go. Look, it looks like it's not a good stock. It looks like you just put your money in and you're losing money. But that's just because of the price of Bitcoin. It was at an all-time high, as I said before. And with Bitcoin's price drops, BITO will also drop. As you could see, it still continued to pay some dividends out, as you could tell, and they weren't poor dividends. Some of these ones, 10-14%, weren't that great, but 40, 46, 41, 42% were still amazing dividends, considering the price was falling or somewhat stagnant. But with the potential turnaround of Bitcoin and all this upside room to grow to maybe 60,000 or even closer to 80,000, BITO might be a place to park your money and receive that cash flow for investing in. It doesn't invest directly in Bitcoin, but it looks to match the price returns of Bitcoin. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I hope it kind of gave you a little bit of value and you learned a new 50% paying dividend stock for your portfolio. If you guys did enjoy, please do remember to subscribe. We are a continuously growing page, 900 subscribers in the past 28 days. And we have many more goals ahead that we're going to hit. As you can see, we just got 100 views as I'm talking. So channel's absolutely blowing up. Thank you again. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Take care.